We're talking fats in the skin and fatty hormones. As a skincare professional, the most important thing I could tell you about the body's largest organ, the skin, is that when it comes to its beauty, its attractiveness, its health, its resistance to disease, I can think of no more important active material, no more important topical active material than essential fatty acids, EFAs. I should say topical. No more important skin health ingredient, internal and also topical, than essential fatty acids. EFAs. If you're spending money on skincare products, you're paying for a lot of stuff that you're not using. That's the water and the wax and the preservative and the fragrance and the filler chemicals and maybe even herbs. Sometimes skincare companies will put herbal material in their skincare products and then take advantage of the literature that's out on herbs, implying that their herbal ingredients are somehow active topically. Very little topical herbal material is going to do anything for your skin. Sorry to my herbalist friends. Very little. I've yet to see any topical herbal material that can have any noticeable effect on the skin. Your skin isn't going to take in herbs, just like it's not going to take in filler chemicals, oils, and silicons. That's why I formulated the truth. Because the truth is, only vitamin A and vitamin C will be accepted into cells. That's what we're talking about when we talk about skin health. Topically, we want to get into the cell, and only vitamin A and vitamin C can do that when they're applied topically. Let me say that again. That's so important. Only vitamin A and vitamin C are going to be accepted into a skin cell upon topical application. And vitamin A and vitamin C will be accepted very readily. Lots of literature on topical vitamin A and vitamin C, on its topical benefits. When you think about it, that's kind of amazing. You can put something on top of your skin, and it will somehow migrate its way underneath the surface. Now, it doesn't seem like there's much of a distance between the top of your skin and where the action is underneath, but from a cell or molecule or tissue perspective, it's a huge distance. It has to, first of all, it has to get through the surface, and the surface is hard and resistant. It's designed to be hard and resistant. So first of all, your topical ingredient has to get through that surface. It's called the stratum corneum, basically means the hard layer. It has to get through that area, and then it has to migrate its way down to the lower levels of the skin surface, which from a cell perspective is a huge distance. It might as well be miles. And vitamin A and vitamin C can do this. You can put them on, at least vitamin C in the right form, in the fatty form, and vitamin A, retinoic acid, can actually penetrate that surface and migrate its way to the lower levels where the action is, where the cells are, and then they can actually activate the cells. That is a tremendous feat for a topical skincare ingredient. In the case of vitamin A, you can even change your genetics. It's a genetic modifier. It'll upregulate genes upon topical application. That, my friends, is huge. Huge, as Donald Trump would say. Huge with a Y. Huge. Vitamin C has to be in a fatty form. Not any vitamin C will do it. Don't fall for the ascorbic acid scam in a topical skincare product. If you see ascorbic acid and it's being advertised or marketed by a skincare company as a source of vitamin C for the skin, put that company in the back of your mind as a rip-off company. Ascorbic acid does not penetrate through the skin. If it's in a skincare product to maybe perhaps protect the skincare product, that's different. It does have some antioxidant properties for the product itself, but it isn't going to do much for your skin. In fact, there's a company, no, I'm not going to mention their name, they actually have a vitamin C product they sell for $100 a bottle for an ounce that's 90% water, a little bit of gel, a little bit of ascorbic acid, a little bit of something called hyaluronic acid, which a lot of people seem to be fond of, but it doesn't do anything for your skin because it maybe soften the surface a little bit. And that's it. And this silly product that costs $100 an ounce turns brown in the bottle. In the bottle while it's in your bathroom cabinet. It'll turn brown. After a couple of months, it's a brown product. Why? Because vitamin C oxidizes. Oh, but they'll tell you, the company says, well, we've done the research and we know that it blah, 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 blah. Baloney. If it's brown, flush it down. Brown vitamin C is oxidized vitamin C, and oxidation is contagious. If you put an oxidized product on your skin, you're accelerating your oxidation, your rusting, and your aging. Anyway, if I had to come up with one type of supplement to help keep your skin, keep skin healthy, I would tell you it would be fats, particularly EFAs and fatty vitamins, and I'm including fatty vitamin C there. And this is internal, by the way. You don't need to have fatty vitamin C internally. Internally, EFAs, vitamin D, vitamin E, vitamin A, vitamin K. These are your fatty vitamins and your essential fatty acids. Unbelievably important for the skin. The cool thing about fats as skin health tools is the fact that you can use them topically as well as internally. You can use vitamin E topically as a healing agent. It's not going to heal scars. There's a lot of people who think that vitamin E can help you with scars. Nothing helps you with scars because by definition, a scar is permanent. Nothing will help you with a scar except maybe lasering it or cutting it out. A scar is the body's attempt to provide extra protection to an area that it feels is vulnerable. It's a good thing, really. Scars may not be attractive in our culture. There are actually some cultures where they find scars to be so attractive they'll actually intentionally scar themselves. A lot of indigenous populations will create intentional scarring as a sign of warriorship, as a sign of toughness. But in our culture, scars are not attractive. So we got all these companies telling you about how you get rid of scars. There's actually products that dermatologists will give you to get rid of scars. You don't get rid of a scar. A scar is it's a defensive response. It's a protective response. You're not getting rid of a scar. However, vitamin E, and for that matter, vitamin C and vitamin A, can prevent the formation of scars. That's a little bit different. You can prevent the formation of scars by making sure the area is nutriated and the body feels like it doesn't need to provide extra protection to that area, internally as well as topically. If you are post-surgery, or you plan on being post-surgery, if you're pre-surgery, there's some really cool strategies, nutritional strategies and topical strategies you can use to protect yourself from scarring and to accelerate the healing process when you're done with your surgical procedure. I'll tell you what those are when we come back from our...
Owe $10,000 or more to the IRS?
Get on board with the Tax Admiral. Don't pick on the IRS alone. I'll cut penalties and reduce your overall tax bill. Sometimes I can even get it zeroed out completely.
We're an A-rated company helping people clean up their mess with the IRS.
If you owe $10,000 or more, then call the Tax Admiral.
Call 800-287-7180. Again, that's 800-287-7180. 800-287-7180.
Your house is under attack. Every day, our homes and families are attacked by harmful gases, mold, and pollutants caused by everyday activities. According to the EPA, indoor air can be 5 to 100 times worse than outdoor air. And the American Lung Association states that poor indoor air can cause infections and chronic lung diseases such as asthma. Protect your family with a complete indoor air quality package from Wave Home Solutions. Wave ventilation units for basements and crawl spaces reduce moisture that nourishes mold, odors, dust mites, and expels gases and pollutants. Add the Wave 6-stage air purifier to get rid of the viruses, chemicals, and pollutants upstairs for a complete indoor air quality solution. A healthy home is the best investment you can make. Visit WaveHomeSolutions.com. That's WaveHomeSolutions.com or call 888-758-WAVE. That's 888-758-WAVE.
Wave Home Solutions for a healthy, comfortable home.
Are your Google search results killing you? Unflattering content in blogs, news articles, online reviews, social media, or other sources can jeopardize your reputation, your business, and your livelihood. Let Reputation.com help. Our patented technology will make the truth about you more visible while pushing down unwanted negative content. Improve your Google search results. Call Reputation.com at 1-800-831-0771 for a free consultation. That's 800-831-0771.
Hey, Berkey Guy here. Are you still drinking unfiltered tap water? Does your water contain chlorine or fluoride? Will you have drinkable water in an emergency? The Berkey Guy is here to help you remove these and other potential contaminants from your water, thus helping you drink clean, purified water. We offer Berkey water purification systems at the lowest available prices online. Don't go another moment without Berkey system. Over the last 10 years, we've helped thousands drink clean, purified water. Join them by visiting goberkey.com or call me, the Berkey Guy, at 877-886-3653. That's 877-886-3653.
Earthquake, floods, winter storms, prolonged power outages, or war. Each of us have had that moment when we recognize that we need to be better prepared. We typically do the same thing. We start with food storage, then we address the need for water. But have you considered heat storage? I'm talking about staying warm in the cold. Here are some things for you to consider. How will I keep my family warm? The standard answers are firewood, coal, or propane. But the problem with that if you need to be on the move is you can't take it with you. Another concern, there may come a time when you need to stay warm without smoke, like in times of war. There may even come a time when you can't burn fuel. The answers may be simpler and less costly than you think. For these answers, go to fortressclothing.com. Again, fortressclothing.com has the answers to your heat storage dilemma. Don't get stuck in the cold. fortressclothing.com. You'll never be cold again.
If you're like me, you're concerned about the stock market and the economy. You're asking the questions, but it just doesn't seem that you're getting the right answers. Well, my friends at the Wealth Preservation Institute not only have the answers, but they've put together a free report, How to Survive the Upcoming Economic Collapse and Protect Your 401ks, IRA savings, and retirement income. Don't hesitate. This report's for free for a limited time by calling 888-772-2929. That's 888-772-2929. Take back your financial lives today.
All right, so we're talking about fats in the skin, the sex hormones in the skin, testosterone, estrogen, progesterone, super important. We'll get to those here probably in the next couple of days. EFAs have so many wonderful, wonderful benefits for the skin, including wound healing. If you're dealing with a burn or cut or scrape, or if you're pre-surgery or post-surgery. I say pre-surgery because if you load up with your nutrients before you go into surgery, you're going to speed up the healing process. Of course, post-surgery, you'll do the same thing. And essential fatty acids, EFAs, your ultimate EFAs, can be super important for helping you accelerate the healing process. If you know somebody who's pre-surgery, go get them some ultimate EFAs as a gift. If you know somebody who's going to go into surgery, or you're going into surgery, or if you're just post-surgery, the quicker you can start supplementing, or the closer you start supplementing to your surgery, the more effective your supplementation is going to be. You'll still get benefits, of course, later on down the road, but if you can start supplementing right after surgery, or even better, pre-surgery, you're going to get some really, really, really dramatic improvement, really, in terms of healing. EFAs can be helpful. Vitamin A can be very important. Vitamin C. These are I'm talking about orally dosing pre-surgery and post-surgery. Oral vitamin C, oral vitamin E. Vitamin E is so important for wound healing. If you burn yourself, or if you pop a pimple and you get a big welt, if you take a high dose of vitamin E for a couple of days, you're going to notice some really significant improvements in how well you heal. And I'm talking about maybe 1,000 international units a day, 1,200 international units a day for 2 or 3 days. It's non-toxic. You're not going to hurt yourself. You don't want to take it for too long. Vitamin E, you don't want to take any one vitamin for too long in mega doses, but for the short term, like 3 or 4 or 5 days, mega dosing on vitamin E can really improve healing, speed up healing. Essential fatty acids, pre-surgery and post-surgery. Digestive enzymes, pre-surgery and post-surgery. Your ultimate enzymes, pre-surgery and post-surgery, can actually help speed up healing. The amino acid arginine and the amino acid glutamine, those can help speed up healing. What else here? Glucosamine, chondroitin, that can help speed up healing. How do you like that? Glucosamine and chondroitin can speed up healing. Glucosamine and chondroitin are also actually anti-aging topical or internal nutrients. Topically, too, for that matter. But especially internally, glucosamine and chondroitin are wonderful wrinkle fighters. You get those in bone soup, or you get those in the glucogel caps. Protein, essential fatty acids, vitamin E, vitamin A, vitamin C, digestive enzymes, glucosamine. These are all great ways to help speed up healing if you burn yourself, cut yourself, or if you're pre-surgery or post-surgery for that matter. So if I had to come up with one type of supplement to keep skin healthy, I'm telling you, it would be fats, especially EFAs and your fatty vitamins. Vitamin A for anti-aging, for dark spots, for wrinkles, for moisturization, skin softening, and for acne. If you're on an antibiotic for your acne, or your kid is on an antibiotic for an acne, I'm telling you, you got to find another dermatologist, or just don't even use a dermatologist. As we said on our last program, dermatologists are stuck in this age of antibiotics. From not all dermatologists, by the way, not all medical professionals. Some of them are smart enough to understand that overuse of antibiotics is leading to bacterial resistance. This is an article from the New York University School of Medicine. A medical records analysis by researchers at NYU concludes that physicians who treat severe acne leave too many patients on ineffective antibiotics for far too long. No kidding. I've known this as a pharmacist for decades. If you or your kid is on an antibiotic for acne, I'm telling you, this is one of the stupidest capital S, stupidest strategies for dealing with acne. Not only is it ineffective, except you may get some short-term results. This is why dermatologists like using antibiotics for acne, because you get some short-term results sometimes, because a lot of antibiotics are anti-inflammatory, so you get some anti-inflammatory benefits. But in the long term, you're going to rag on your digestive system, you're going to kill your good bacteria in your gut, and that's going to make your acne worse. Nobody should be on an antibiotic for more than 2 weeks at a time anyway. And there's so many people who are stuck on tetracycline for years and erythromycin. Still, after all these years, tetracycline and erythromycin are still, or derivatives, are still the go-to antibiotics of choice because there's nothing any better from a top internal standpoint in terms of drugs. There's Accutane, of course, but we don't need to go into the endless amount of toxicity that's associated with that one. So vitamin A, for so many different reasons, including acne, internally as well as topically. Vitamin E can be used for sun protection and can accelerate healing, as we said. Vitamin D is important for healing, this is both internally and topically. Vitamin D can be important for eczema and psoriasis. And vitamin K, one of the little-known benefits of vitamin K is it speeds up healing, especially for bruises. If you're bruising readily, and this happens to older folks, if you're bruising readily, the odds are pretty good that you're deficient in vitamin K. Vitamin K is made by gut bacteria, and of course we know as we get older, gut bacteria and the digestive health in general starts to break down. So vitamin K deficiency is pretty likely in older folks, and that's one of the reasons why they'll bruise. There's other reasons too, but if you're bruising regularly, that's not a good thing. If you're bruising regularly, what that really means is your body the blood vessels are breaking down, which means your collagen is breaking down, which means you're turning into a puddle. You're dissolving. Literally, dissolving. I'm melting, like the Wicked Witch of the West. I'm melting. That's what happens when we get older. And bruising, especially dramatic bruising, is a big, big, big time sign of dissolution of the body. As far as EFAs go, you can use them topically too. You can use them internally or topically. You can pinch open a capsule and put it right on your skin. Or you can use them right out of a Udo's blend bottle, liquid EFAs. They work best with a little vitamin E. Make sure there's some vitamin E in your essential fatty acid supplement always. Vitamin E helps stabilize and protect essential fats. That's true internally as well as topically. And there's a really neat essential fatty acid called GLA, gamma-linolenic acid. Really, really important EFA. It's hard to find. We'll talk about here. We'll probably get to talking about GLA tomorrow because there's so many things, so many reasons why GLA is important. You never hear anybody talking about GLA. We've talked about it on this program, of course, but I don't hear a lot of folks talking about GLA, gamma-linolenic acid. GLA is a type of omega-6 fatty acid. It's not essential. Your body can make it from omega-6s, but not a lot of it. So it's a good idea to make sure that your EFA has some GLA in it. Borage oil is your best source of GLA. You'll get some in evening primrose too. I think the ultimate EFA, I'll have to look into that during our break. I think the ultimate EFA is they actually put some GLA in there, or at least in the evening primrose there's some GLA. If you're having problems with your periods, if you're a woman, have PMS issues, GLA can be especially helpful. All right, I'm Pharmacist Ben. You're listening to The Bright Side on the Genesis Communication Network. We'll be back right after this. So I did a little research here. The ultimate EFAs, or the EFA Plus, I should say, does have a 19 milligrams of GLA in it. You'll get a smaller amount. You get about 4 milligrams of GLA. Actually, let's see here. Yeah, 4 milligrams of GLA in the just the plain old product, the ultimate EFA. So the EFA Plus gets you more GLA. The EFA Plus is probably a better product, as would be implied by the name Plus. It's got more essential fatty acids, total essential fatty acids in it than the plain ultimate EFA, and you do get the GLA, which is always a good thing. And let's see what else here. You will get a little bit more of the omega-3s in the plain old ultimate EFA. I'd go with EFA Plus personally if I had a choice, especially because of the GLA content. We'll talk a lot about GLA here in the coming days. As I say, if you're dealing with menstrual issues, PMS issues, problem periods for women, or joint inflammation. There's a lot of good literature on GLA for rheumatoid and osteoarthritis. Essential fats are very important in general for helping with folks dealing with arthritis. They're so anti-inflammatory. Essential fats are ridiculously important. Essential meaning you got to get them in the diet. or you're in big trouble, and most people do not get anywhere near the EFAs that they need. If you're dealing with dermatitis issues, eczema issues, psoriasis, acne, autoimmune disease, if you're dealing with any kind of inflammatory issue, especially skin inflammation, think essential fatty acids, reading from the journal Clinics in Dermatology, 2010. Essential fatty acids show promise as safe adjunctive treatments for many skin disorders. And that's a medical journal talking about essential fatty acids. All right, we're going to talk about EFAs, continue talking about EFAs. Tomorrow we'll talk about dietary fats in general. A lot of confusion around fats, and we'll clear some of that up. We'll talk about the 3 main categories of dietary fats. We'll do that tomorrow on The Bright Side. Time to hit our phones. 844-236-6010 is our number. Let's go to Judy in New Hampshire. What's going on? Welcome to The Bright Side, Judy.
Hi, Ben. I really enjoy your show.
Thank you. What's going on?
And yours, by the way, health advice is the only advice that I follow and trust.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Have you treated anything or reversed anything? Any good success stories?
Well, I've been in excellent health. I have not had any issues. My skin has always been really great, but about 3 weeks ago, I started having a dermographic skin condition, which I'd had when I was quite a bit younger.
Okay.
And it's just gotten much worse, and it's driving me crazy. I hope you can help me.
Yeah, it's a kind of dermographic skin is kind of an interesting issue. Can you sign your name in red on your skin?
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, Judy, most people don't know what that is. Dermographic skin, it's kind of curious. You can actually write your name on your skin in red inflammation. That's how sensitive your skin is when you have this condition. Dermographic means writing on the skin. And in other words, what's happening is your skin is so inflamed and so sensitive that as soon as you touch it, basically, a red spot arises. Is that correct? Did I explain that, Judy?
Exactly. Yep.
Okay, so that's a sign that your skin is jumpy. It's hyper. It's freaked out. Did you ever have a baby, Judy, or your mom?
I am a mom, but my children are grown up.
Okay, well, you had a baby then, and when your baby was crying, right, what did you do? What's the first instinct you had as a mother? What'd you do for your baby? You went up and nurtured the baby.
Oh, absolutely.
Right? And you asked, if there was something in the room that was freaking the baby out, you removed it. If something the baby needed, you gave it to him. You rocked the baby. You nurtured the baby. You loved the baby. Well, guess what, Judy? Your body is your baby, and your baby is crying. Your skin specifically. It's freaked out. It's so freaked out that as soon as you touch it, it inflames. As soon as you touch it, you've got a red spot. Now, as we said so many times in this program, and I'll say it again because it's just so important, and repetition is reinforcement. I don't care how many times I say it. Nobody just has a skin disease. And I could say that a million times and it wouldn't be enough. Nobody just has a skin health issue. A skin health issue isn't even a problem. It's a sign of a problem. It's a symptom of a problem. Your problem is your immune system is jumpy. Your immune system is your defensive system. Your defensive system is on red alert, DEFCON 5, or whatever they say. I don't even know what it is. But you know what I'm talking about? It's on high alert, red alert. It's sensitized. Now, how is your immune system being sensitized? Well, something's getting into your body, specifically into your blood. Are you shooting up heroin or crack in the back alleys there, Judy?
No.
No? Okay. So how is something going to get into your blood?
Probably through my digestive tract.
Probably, I would say. I would say. So, Judy, I'm not with you there, so I'm not watching you eat. I'm not, watching your how you're eliminating your food, but these are all indicators for you. Mm-hmm. You got to go by how your digestive system is working. That includes constipation and loose stools and cramping and bloating and discomfort. And if you're not sure, you can't find them or you don't think you have them, find them. Nobody has dermographic skin issues without also having a digestive problem. Bottom line, 100%. Take that to the bank. You understand what I'm saying, ma'am? Okay. Now, if you have dermographic skin and you had it when you were a kid, as you said, then you must have a history that way. Okay? Yeah. And if you so you can do a food diary and start eliminating problem foods. And then while you're waiting for that to kick in, you'll probably notice some problem foods right away. You probably know you have some problem foods. You can start to build up the digestive system. Get on the Biolumin Nightly Essence right away. Do big old dose, anywhere from 80 to 100 billion units a day. Make sure you're eating fermented foods. These are all in the interest of reestablishing gut health. Then you're going to also want to use digestive enzymes after all your meals, the ultimate enzymes. Make sure you're swigging on a little apple cider vinegar. You know the drill. You want to do the Fuchs Z. That can be very helpful. Bone soup, if you can. You're not a vegetarian.
Oh, yeah.
Make sure it's from a good, clean bird. No antibiotics or hormones. All the digestive strategies. Now, listen. If you went to a dermatologist, if you went to anybody who did not understand the internal nature of dermographic skin issue, the internal causes of dermographic skin issue, what are you going to do? What possible solution could you have for dealing with this problem? None. Zippo. There's no solution unless you're working inside. And the way you work inside is through the digestive system. The good news is you can reverse this thing within 2 or 3 days, even less. In fact, if you want to reverse it super quickly, fast for a couple of days. And you'll notice that you're improving. You'll notice you're improving in 2 days. More improvement than any dermatologist could ever give you. You're doing it yourself. Not only is it not costing you anything, you're actually saving money because you're not going to eat for a couple days. And by the way, I'm neglected to mention the Jordan Rubin products for anybody working on digestive health using the Suero V and the Omicide, which do have a lot of sugar in them, although I think there's an Omicide that doesn't have sugar in it, but most people don't like to drink that. But aside from the sweeteners, the probiotic content of both of those products is off the charts. And also the probiotic cheese, which is not only good for your digestive system, but it's also super delicious. All right, Judy, you good?
Thank you so much.
Hey, you know what else? One last thing. Let me throw in one last thing. I would be doing some high doses of vitamin C, ascorbic acid. You get that in the Beyond Tangy Tangerine. Thanks, Judy. Thank you for the kind words. Have a beautiful day. God bless you. Have a beautiful day. All right. Hang tight if you're on hold. We'll get you when we come back. I'm Pharmacist Ben. You're listening to The Bright Side on the Genesis Communication Network. We'll take a little break and come back with your phone calls and more good health information on The Bright Side right after this. If you have questions about health or nutrition or prescription drugs, if you got questions about essential fatty acids in the skin, talking about EFAs, we'll be talking about them for the next few days, at least. Here's something cool about essential fatty acids. They actually will turn on the production of your own natural marijuana. Yes, cannabinoids, endocannabinoids they're called. Endo meaning inside, cannabinoids meaning they're compounds that are found in the cannabis plant, marijuana plant. Now, keep in mind, I'm not ever going to recommend or suggest or tell you it's a good thing to smoke anything. That having been said, there's a lot of medicinal things that you can get, medicinal components in marijuana. One of the reasons why marijuana, or the cannabinoids, the cannabis plant, is so powerful is because the active ingredient in the cannabis plant matches up with a brain chemical called endo inside cannabinoids. Yes, you can actually change your brain chemistry via ingestion of cannabinoids from the cannabis plant. You can actually affect your own endocannabinoids. And it turns out essential fatty acids stimulate or actually act as precursors for endocannabinoids. You can make your own THC, tetrahydrocannabinol. That's the active ingredient in marijuana by making sure that you got enough essential fatty acids. All right. Let's go to Steve in Virginia, 844-236-6010. 844-236-6010 is our number. What's up, Stephen?
Hi there. Thank you. I just had kind of a general question. We were talking about fibromyalgia, and I just was wondering if you could give kind of a clarification or a good definition again on that.
Thank you so much for asking that, because that's such an important subject, Steve. And thanks for your call. Say hi to Rose, too, okay? Thank you for bringing that up. Sorry, I didn't mean to hang up on you there, Steve. Fibromyalgia, fiber muscle pain, is one of the dumbest things, dumbest diagnosis anybody could make. It's just a general symptom. Fibromyalgia, muscle pain, muscle algia pain, muscle fiber pain. It is, by the way, do you know 90% of people who have fibromyalgia are women? Or 80%, some huge amount, some mega amount. I think it's 80 to 90% of fibromyalgia patients are women. What does that tell you? It tells you that estrogen is involved in the formation or the development of this condition. Estrogen is an inflammatory hormone when it's not broken down correctly. I know I talked about this many times before. Nobody's talking about this. There's all kinds of different estrogens in the body. And estrogen is broken down into toxic byproducts temporarily. But when our detox system, our liver, our bile, and our intestines, the probiotics in our intestines, good bacteria act as a detox mechanism for estrogens and for fats. When the intestine, the bacteria, the bile, and the liver are messed up, estrogen toxicity can accrue. Fibromyalgia is a sign of estrogen toxicity. That means bile, liver, probiotics, and the intestine. You guys, fibromyalgia is a miserable, miserable condition, and there's all kinds of remedies for it. There's all kinds of so-called nutritional remedies, alternative remedies. You don't need to remedy it. You need to fix the body. And you fix the body by working on the intestine, doing a food diary, eliminating problem foods, using the Fucoid Z, which can coat the digestive tract, making sure you're using your bone soup and aloe and noni, again, coat and heal and soothe the digestive tract. Ultimate enzymes with all your meals, apple cider vinegar, bioluminitely essence, fermented foods. It's so easy to make your own fermented foods, by the way. You just put a little bacterial culture in some cabbage, and voila, you got kimchi or sauerkraut or whatever you want. Really, it's just a bacterial starter and whatever food, vegetable you want the bacteria to feed on. Fermented foods, the ultimate enzymes, apple cider vinegar after all your meals. Let's see, what else am I missing here for the digestive tract? I was just reading about peppermint oil and IBS symptoms, and some people do get some relief by using peppermint oil, but that's more of a remedy. Bile, anything you do to support bile, take extra bile salts. If you're a vegetarian, you're going to have a problem because bile is bile and it comes from animals. So, but if you're not a vegetarian, bile salts can be very helpful. Bile salts are ridiculously important for overall health, not just for digestive health. Bile salts are important for brain health, for heart health, and of course for digestive health. Taking bile salts can help your body process excess estrogen. Of course, using progesterone cream is always a wonderful strategy for estrogen issues. Pregnenolone, if you don't want to deal with having to find progesterone cream, pregnenolone capsules, 100 milligrams a day of pregnenolone, that can help. Anything you do to protect yourself. Vitamin E and vitamin A can have protective effects against excess estrogen. And fiber also can help the body clear out excess estrogen. Making sure you're grinding up some flax seeds every morning and sprinkling them I put them in water and drink. You can put some coconut milk in with the water. It tastes delicious. You can actually make a pudding with flax seeds, grind up flax seeds and some coconut milk and some water, a little stevia if you want it sweetened, or you can use a lot of things, a little honey if you want it sweetened. Anything you could do to support estrogen excretion as well as estrogen detoxification is what you want to think of with fibromyalgia. Fibromyalgia, estrogen, digestion. All right. Thanks for asking that question, Steve. I appreciate that. All right, Robert, what's up, man? Good to talk to you again. Robert.
Hey, Ben, how you doing?
I'm doing good. What's cooking, Robert? Skinny Robert?
Oh, yeah. I'm just getting another...
Give us a total. What's your total now?
Well, so far I'm 110 down. I just started the new one yesterday. 2 pounds down on that. Going to lose the last 50.
Okay. You want to lose 50 more?
Yeah. I got to get
serious?
Skinny.
You're going to do it, though. You're going to do it. I know you're going to do it.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I can't even imagine what you're going to look like so what is that going to be? How much? What do you want to get to?
Well, I'll be down about 180. That's where
you'll be to 180.
Right, from 340.
Cool. That's amazing, Robert. All right, let's just tell our new listeners, anybody who hasn't heard your story. You went from 340 to now 230. What are you now?
Right. Yeah.
340 to 230. Doing what? Did you get your stomach stapled?
Yep. No, I didn't get a staple. I did get a.
What did you do?
Basically, I did the Healthy Body Weight Loss Pack. I just got it, put the right Doc Wallach products in me, and got my body the nutrition it needed, and it just the weight fell off.
Hey, Robert, why don't you give out your email so if anybody's listening and wants to lose a bunch of weight, you can kind of guide them through the process.
Sure. It's RESTES, as in Robert Estes, TKD, Taekwondo, at yahoo.com.
So it's REstisTKD at Yahoo.
At yahoo.com. Yeah.
Okay.
Love to help anybody. We're starting up a new team here, and just coaching, and I can help them because it was amazing. It fell off so easy.
Isn't that amazing? That's the coolest thing, is that it falls off so easy. Once you start the supplement program and do a few little dietary things, not even complicated, it's just really, really easy. And Robert, that's my message on this program. Health is easy. Health is simple.
Yep.
It's not complicated. We got about a minute, though. What do you got going on?
My wife broke her fibula. She's having difficulty. I mean, she got a plate and screws and all that stuff, but she's she's having trouble getting the inflammation down. And
ultimate enzymes. Get her on the ultimate enzymes as soon as you can. Make sure she's probably already sipping on the Beyond Tangy Tangerine. You might want to get a little
she's taking the tablets, but she can't stand the taste of the
even if she dilutes
EFAs for something.
Oh, the EFAs. How come she's not doing the liquid Beyond Tangy?
Because she didn't like that taste either.
Yeah,
potato girls from Midwest, and it's like
have her sip. The thing about the tablets is you're only going to get one dose, and then your body will kind of excrete it. So with the drink, you can sip on it all day long, and you give yourself a nice. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So even if she dilutes it, and then I would be doing extra vitamin C also. Make sure she's using all the fat soluble vitamins, vitamin A, vitamin K. Zinc. Zinc is stupendously important for the bones and for healing.
Okay.
Zinc.
Okay, great.
50 milligrams of zinc. 50 milligrams of zinc picolinate. And don't forget, make sure she's doubling or even tripling up on her ultimate EFAs. Also very important for healing.
All right.
All right. Thank you, Robert. Take care, buddy.
Right. Thank you.
All right. All right. That's my friend Robert. He was a big fellow when I met him, and now he is a medium to small size fellow, soon to be small fellow. All right, Rob in Minnesota. Got about a minute or less even. What's going on, man?
Hey, Rob. Hey, Ben. This is Rob.
What's up, Rob?
I met you a couple of times in Minneapolis.
Okay.
And anybody who hasn't seen Ben go speak, do it. How you can stand up there for 2 hours without notes and just let it rattle. And both shows were completely different and amazing.
Oh, thank you. Rob, I'm out of time, though. I appreciate the kind words, but we ran out of time. So I'll tell you what, Rob. Why don't you hang on? Hang on the line, okay, Rob?
Sure.
And then I'm going to talk to you off air, okay? I hate to do that. I hate to leave people without questions. And if we left you on hold, I apologize again. You got to call in early, though, on the program. Everybody always calls at the end of the program. All right. That's all the time we have for today. Tomorrow we'll continue talking about hormones, and we'll talk about fats, essential fatty acids, and how you can use them for skin health as well as anti-inflammatory health. And then we're going to talk about the different kinds of fats, try to clear up some of the confusion around dietary fats. We'll talk about the 3 different kinds of dietary fats. Thanks for listening, friends. Have an awesome, spectacular, beautiful day. I'm Pharmacist Ben. We'll talk to y'all later. Bye for now.
Do you lay awake at night and worry about the health and safety of you and your loved ones? Do you wonder what would happen if you weren't able to get to a hospital or doctor? How can you keep your family safe against the deadly pathogens that are beginning to emerge in the world today? Give yourself peace of mind with Supernatural Silver. Supernatural Silver is turning heads around the world as a new weapon in the fight against bacteria, viruses, and fungus. Supernatural Silver can be taken internally or used topically to help the body's own immune system fight off disease much more effectively. Supernatural Silver has been tested at independent universities and laboratories around the world and has been proven to be safe and highly effective against some of the planet's deadliest pathogens. There is no better product to have in your home for daily use or emergency preparedness. Go to supernaturalsilver.com, use the code SILVER2015 for 20% off, and give yourself and your loved ones a fighting chance with Supernatural Silver.
There's a man named Dr. Joel Wallach who is anything but your typical doctor, both a veterinarian and naturopathic physician. Doc asks, why does the United States spend more money on healthcare by far and still rank 50th in health and longevity worldwide? He believes that people should empower themselves with a basic understanding of nutrition, take charge of their health, and attain optimal health and longevity through nutrition, not by toxic prescription drugs that lead to side effects and more toxic prescription drugs. Doc Wallach's message is resonating with an increasing number of Americans who are waking up to all the big government, big pharma, and big insurance manipulation of our healthcare system. I'm George Norrie, and I like what Doc Wallach is saying and doing to enlighten people about healthcare. Visit brightsideben.com and listen to Doc Wallach's Deadly Recipes lecture. It makes a lot of sense, and I urge you to join the Brightside Ben team. Go to brightsideben.com.
This is Dan Pilla. Do you owe the IRS money you can't pay? Are tax debts crippling you? I've defended people from the IRS for over 30 years. I've helped thousands, and I can help you too. I wrote the book on IRS settlement, and I'm telling you, there's no such thing as a hopeless case. Call 800-34-NO-TAX to finally get free of IRS debt. With the IRS's new programs, there's never been a better time to solve your problem. Call 800-34-NO-TAX. That's 800-34-NO-TAX, or my website, danpilla.com.
Your house is under attack. Every day, our homes and families are attacked by harmful gases, mold, and pollutants caused by everyday activities. According to the EPA, indoor air can be 5 to 100 times worse than outdoor air. And the American Lung Association states that poor indoor air can cause infections and chronic lung diseases such as asthma. Protect your family with a complete indoor air quality package from Wave Home Solutions. Wave ventilation units for basements and crawl spaces reduce moisture that nourishes mold, odors, dust mites, and expels gases and pollutants. Add the Wave 6-stage air purifier to get rid of the viruses, chemicals, and pollutants upstairs for a complete indoor air quality solution. A healthy home is the best investment you can make. Visit wavehomesolutions.com. That's wavehomesolutions.com or call 888-758-WAVE. That's 888-758-WAVE.
Wave Home Solutions for a healthy, comfortable home.
There are hundreds of silver products on the market today, but there's nothing like the astonishing health benefits of the multi-patented One Silver Solution. Boost your immune system at a great price with our Silver Solution Liquid, starting at $12.95 a bottle. Now available in regular and extra strength. That's half the price of the leading competitors. Call 844-USILVER for your free catalog, or go to onesilversolution.com. onesilversolution.com. There is only one Silver Solution.
It's time to kick some ash because cigarettes have met their match. Smokers are switching to Vaporite e-liquid by LeSig because when you kick ash, you kick tar and smelly smoke too. LeSig smokes the competition with real people customer service, a 7-day satisfaction guarantee, and same-day fast free shipping. Become a vapor today at LeSig.com, spelled LECIG.com. LeSig e-cigarettes. Kick some ash.
Don't complain about your cable bill going up and up and up. Do something about it. Grab a pencil and jot down this special number, 1-855-905-MY-TV. The more cable TV rates go up, the better digital satellite TV looks. Say goodbye to the cable guy and get more of your favorite channels in 100% digital quality for less money. Call 1-855-905-MY-TV. Sign up for packages starting as low as $19.99 and there's no equipment to buy. You get free HD TV upgrade, a free DVR upgrade, and free professional installation. You control what you watch when you watch it. Record your favorite shows, pause and rewind live TV, even skip the commercials. Watch local channels too. At just $19.99, what are you waiting for? Pull out your major credit or debit card. Call 1-855-905-MY-TV. 1-855-905-MY-TV. Say goodbye to the cable guy. Cut costs and get more. 1-855-905-MY-TV. 1-855-905-MY-TV.
In recent years, we have witnessed the most catastrophic disasters in history. Earthquakes, hurricanes, tornadoes, typhoons, and more. Legacy Premium Food Storage will prepare you. Our great-tasting non-GMO quality food products have a 25-year shelf life, are the most affordable on the market, and are American-made. They're perfect for hiking, camping, and road trips, too. Be prepared with the best. Go to survivalfoodalliance.com. That's survivalfoodalliance.com. In recent years, we have witnessed the most catastrophic disasters in history. Earthquakes, hurricanes, tornadoes, typhoons, and more. Legacy Premium Food Storage will prepare you. Our great-tasting non-GMO quality food products have a 25-year shelf life, are the most affordable on the market, and are American-made. They're perfect for hiking, camping, and road trips, too. Be prepared with the best. Go to survivalfoodalliance.com. That's survivalfoodalliance.com.
Paid non-attorney spokesperson Adam Pulaski of the Pulaski Law Firm with principal office in Houston, Texas is the attorney responsible for the content of this ad. This ad is not legal advice and the choice of a lawyer should not be based solely upon advertisement. Services may not be available in all states. Attention Xarelto users. If you or a loved one took Xarelto and suffered a serious bleeding event, you may be entitled to financial compensation. Xarelto is a popular prescription blood thinner used to prevent blood clots and protect patients from strokes. These serious bleeding events have led to numerous cases of hospitalization and even death. Phone lines are open 24/7. Call 800-261-0937. That's 800-261-0937.
This is a healthcare alert from the Pain Relief Hotline. If you, a family member, or a loved one suffers from knee, back, shoulder, or ankle pain and have Medicare as your primary insurance, we've got great news. You don't have to suffer any longer. You can immediately qualify for a pain-relieving brace at little or no cost to you by calling our 24/7 Pain Relief Hotline at 866-389-0620. Delivery is free and all paperwork is handled for you. If you are on Medicare and have knee, back, shoulder, or ankle pain, don't wait. You can qualify to immediately receive a pain-relieving brace at little or no cost by calling our 24/7 pain hotline now at 866-389-0620. Our representatives are standing by 24/7 to take your call and rush you your pain-relieving brace at little or no cost to you. Shipping is free and all paperwork is handled for you. Just call 866-389-0620. That's 866-389-0620. Again, 866-389-0620.
Hi, I'm Dr. Sam Nussbaum with the Anthem Foundation. Premature birth is the leading cause of death of babies and disabilities for children. That's why we support the March of Dimes to help mothers have full-term pregnancies and healthy babies. Join us in supporting cutting-edge research, treatment and outreach to help moms during their pregnancy and give every baby a healthy start in life. Learn how you can help at marchofdimes.org.
Many are in disbelief today after word of shocking allegations against a Minnesota-based talk syndication company known as GCN. It's claimed that they're the fourth largest talk syndication company in the U.S., making it even more scandalous that they've been accused of helping business owners expose themselves on a massive scale. Let's go live to Tom for more on this story.
It's being called the greatest exposure of our lifetime, while other business owners are beginning to step forward claiming they too exposed themselves with the help of GCN.
It's true. They're all guilty. Every last one of them. GCN helped me get the exposure my company needed, and just think, that was years ago. Today, GCN has like 700 affiliate stations and over 6 million downloads from iTunes and their website every month.
Imagine the exposure your company can get. Expose your business to the masses. Email advertise@gcnlive.com. Easy, affordable, effective. GCN.
My name is Dell, and I live in El Cajon, California. I was concerned about my cholesterol readings because I knew that high cholesterol is related to clogging of the arteries and increases the risk for heart attack and stroke. One day, I heard an ad for Heart and Body Extract, and I was skeptical, but I decided to give it a try. Man, the numbers don't lie.
Learn the secrets of an effective, natural, 100% organic nutritional supplement for a healthy heart and circulation at hbextract.com.
Sciatica, lower back pain, hip pain, poor posture. If you suffer from any of these problems, get ready to relax. Introducing an amazing product that's been in the market for over 25 years, the Sacro Wedgie. It was invented by a football coach using a common sense osteopath technique. He created this device to help his athletes by isolating and supporting the sacrum, which is the keystone of our anatomy. This wedge-shaped bone is in the center of our hips, where a lot of pain starts. Simply relax 20 minutes daily on the amazingly simple Sacro Wedgie and let gravity do the work, helping muscles rebalance and start releasing nerves. Sit in the Sacro Wedgie at the computer or while traveling to help correct posture to finally help relieve those stubborn aches and pains for only $33.95. It's made in the USA, so click the family-owned website at sacrowedgie.com, spelled SACROWEDGY.com, or call 1-800-737-9295. That's 1-800-737-9295. Relax your back pain away with the Sacro Wedgie.